Yeah, go on. I can't have all the music. You can smoke. I ain't putting you in there for smoke. You put me in the
No, just not like that.
I'm right here. I just YouTube live, driving down light. We'll see what happens. I did not miss this traffic though.
I know. I did yesterday. I was like, I hate LA, the traffic.
That's so good. Now, what I was saying, what I can see the difference is from when I first got here a week or so ago, is that it must have rained the day before because there was no smog. Now I can see the haze like everywhere, everywhere. Jeez, to live and die in LA is to live half your life in traffic. That's what it is. You want to live and die in LA, you're gonna spend half your day in traffic, to and froing from where you want to go. It's ridiculous.
I average about, depending on how many house calls I have to do, about 3 to 4 hours in traffic.
That's ridiculous. I can't be sitting in this traffic like this, man. Everywhere. I mean, it was Sunday and it was traffic. You know, it's just. I mean, here we are. What is it? 9 in the morning. It's still
9:08.
traffic. Ridiculous. But that's smog though. You can see it though.
Some days it's worse. We're coming from the freeway,
Yeah.
LAX, the airport, and then you'll come on the bridge, the 105, and you should be able to see downtown from the top of that bridge. Some days you can't see.
All I see is this traffic, and it's giving me a headache already. We just got in the damn car.
Imagine the people who have anxiety, or it got created from this traffic.
It's ridiculous.
You wonder why I be really trying to relax while I'm in the car and in
So
traffic.
where's the spot we going to in Hollywood to go hike?
We are going to Hollywood Sign.
Oh, we're
We're
going to
going,
Hollywood Sign.
yes, but it is taking the Insdale Drive route. I tried the Canyon Drive route last week, and from that point, it is a 6 mile hike, but it is severe incline. And
I'm not trying to hike. I'm not trying to hike 6 miles uphill.
no,
I just walked 20 miles in Disney, so I'm cool.
that's a lot. Yeah, Disney will work
So
out.
where'd you go yesterday? You said, who's this basketball player you caught? Who's that?
Terrence Mann from the Clippers.
What is he, like a rookie, a
This is
starter?
his. He does start a lot of times.
So he's a starter for the Clippers.
Yeah.
How'd you get him as a client, though?
Justice Winslow. He used to play for the Clippers, but prior to that, I had him from the Grizzlies.
Uh-huh.
And when he got traded here, they just word
Just
him
swapped
out.
it up, word of mouth.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
ended up doing Paul George.
You still cut Paul George? Is Paul George still around? He's in the Clippers?
He's on the Clippers.
Oh.
He tested positive for COVID, so he didn't play in that playoff, the game that they needed to win to get into the playoffs.
Okay.
He didn't play, so I was like, oh no.
Man, this traffic is like ridiculous.
Not anymore.
Do they have like massive houses or what?
Um, Terrence lives in a townhouse basically or apartment. I would consider that a townhouse, roughly apartment.
Okay.
Paul George.
Are they just like scattered all through LA?
Everybody is spread around, but really the basketball players they go
Like
from
like the like the ones with money, where they at?
Palisades.
They in Palisades. And then the other basketball players, the ones you go cut, where they
That
at?
would be like roughly like Santa Monica area,
Santa Monica.
near the water. A lot of players go that way. Um, like go for the Rams, but they stay more so like Woodland Hills in the valley.
So the football players are in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because football players don't make basketball money.
Nah, but the football players who do make some decent money, like Todd Gurley, for instance, he lived literally against the hills, which is
Like
further
up
out
this
away.
way.
I mean, it was Topanga Hills, which is Simi Valley.
Yeah, he's
way
up in
out
Simi.
there.
I used to live in Simi. I used to work in Simi Valley back in the day.
I had a client who was
So that's where it was cheaper. Like you want to be in the valley. Oh, I see the Hollywood sign up there. Let's see.
but
We
some
going
days you
way over
can't
there.
see it.
So we going way over there.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it right there.
Oh, there's a
You
van.
just
You
don't
can't
know,
see it.
get no eyes. It's right there. And it's traffic, man.
I think you can get in the fast track now, but they'll like bill your car. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
I
know that
remember the day when that was just the carpool lane. Now they done made it a toll lane. I ain't getting it. I wouldn't pay for that.
I'm not paying for that. I'll get
So
off
these
the freeway.
basketball players, they live kind of towards the water. The football players that you cut, they in the
More inland,
valley.
the valley more inland.
Are any of the football players inland, like in the IE?
I have a player who's from the Inland Empire, and he has like a townhouse out there that when he's off season he goes back to.
Um,
Um, but he's for the most part he's in the valley during the
that's the
season.
thing. Unless you like making like the 10, 20 million, LA is. I mean, as a football player, don't get me wrong, it's still a lot of money. But unless you're making 10, 20 as a professional athlete in Southern California, they don't get you
I was like,
much.
you just consider we're in
But
California,
if you
Southern
in like, but
California.
if you like in Cleveland and you getting 5 million a year, Jesus Christ, you balling. But 5 million a year in LA, man, psh,
You might as well kiss half of that goodbye.
half of it
You got
goodbye. You gonna
taxes.
kiss half that in taxes goodbye, and then you
Uh,
got two and a half. Don't get me wrong, you still a lot of money, but
we've got a client right now who's on the Chargers. They live in a different side, the Orange County side. So,
yeah.
prices are even higher over there. So nice size house, $9,000 a month.
I was just looking last night. Mom's house is nearly a million.
Yeah.
I'm
That's why I
thinking,
said
this is
don't touch it.
crazy.
You gotta
Mom
just
house nearly $1 million. I'm like, man, this little crap house,
so
a
remember,
million dollars, nearly $1 million.
real estate agent we know, um, she sold a 1.2 million. That's what it
Hmm.
was, but it was 1,400 square feet.
Jesus Christ.
And
One
someone
point
bought it.
1.4 million for 1,400 square feet. Jesus. Man,
Yeah.
that's just crazy. Man, this traffic though, man.
And we are averaging 10 miles per hour in this lane. We got to get out of this lane.
Yeah, can we get out of this lane?
I'm
Where
trying.
the AC at though? Man, turn this thing
That's
on.
because the window is.
Too much weed smoke in here.
It's good for your lungs and your body. Weed
I don't
actually
smoke.
is good for cannabis. Is good for dementia, for your memory, for anxiety, for like such as traffic. Because when I'm in this traffic, I ain't worried about this traffic. I'm cooling. I'm chilling. Listen to the music.
I don't smoke, so but do it. Do your thing.
You gotta teach me.
It's Friday.
It's Monday.
It's Monday. You ain't gotta go to work.
Even if I
I'm gonna
did.
get you high today.
Okay, great.
Get you high today. I ain't doing all that. I'm cool with this traffic. You know, Mother's house got knocked down.
Yeah, so I went over there.
It's
It's
only
now.
up the street.
Yeah, it's an apartment. That there,
You
her
feel a
house,
property tour coming on?
her
I
house.
don't want to. I don't know if we're gonna go on a property tour. We could, but
We
today
could
my
just
sister said she was going hiking, so I said I'll go with you. My baby sister said she want to go hiking, so I said, all right, let me get
do
a pass.
lifestyle changes. So if you ain't out that bed or whatever, go do something. Do a couple jumping jacks, whatever.
Because the weather kind of nice and it's not too hot. I remember as a kid they were building this.
Really?
Oh yeah, I remember. You were too little. You were a baby.
That sounds like I'm.
We'd go to mother's house, our grandmother's house, like because it's just coming up. You can turn right off here from Vernon.
I don't
And this
never
was
remember grandmother having a house in Atlanta. Never been to her house. It's probably not.
mother's house.
No, our other grandmother.
Grandmother lived in the valley.
Mm.
Yeah, going to the Hollywood sign. Grandmother, she lived in the valley.
Mm.
Um,
But mother
she
lived
lived
right
off.
here.
Yeah, but mother lived off of like right here. You get off Vernon.
What's the neighbor? The neighbor.
You Mrs. Lacey.
They house and her house are apartments.
Yeah, I know. They knocked it down. Knocked the whole house down.
But you see the space how they created an apartment complex basically.
Yeah, I know.
4-unit building right in that little tiny space.
Yeah.
Make mom's house one of those. Or
Well,
in the back, she could really have an ADU.
well, yesterday me and mom were talking, and dad, me and mom, because dad was at the house, so I talked with dad. We was talking about trying. There's some programs in LA that we could get mom on to convert the garage
Uh-huh.
and turn that into a livable space.
And then Airbnb.
I said the thing that the most expensive stuff is the labor cost in LA. That's like high.
Right.
Material cost is high too, but the labor cost is really high. But there's certain stuff we could do on our own that isn't really hard.
Right.
It's just you just have to just have the tools. So like putting water and power into the garage,
Mm-hmm.
like a sewer. Well, all you have to do is get the city to come out and mark where the sewer's at, and then all we have to do is get a wet saw and
Right.
cut a hole.
Right.
And anybody can cut a hole and dig a hole. and lay pipe. Piping ain't hard to like really lay with a level. You get a spirit level, it
Well,
ain't
you know
really
he's
that hard.
embedded in us. Papa was that man,
I
so
know Popo built the extension. I
he
remember
can
that.
do that.
But man,
I gotta talk to our ancestors. Okay, coming to May.
man, this weed smoke though.
It's almost over.
Don't hotbox the car.
All right, I'm gonna
AC,
say goodbye.
turn this AC on, man.
It is on. You got a contact. Okay, I'll put it up for you. But you see how many times you mentioned the traffic and how many times I ain't said nothing about the traffic? Because man, think about traffic.
Man, this traffic is ridiculous. We done gone like 4 miles.
So one day I was 2 miles from my client's house from where I needed to get to. 2 miles was 20 minutes. So wow.
Downtown LA coming up. I can't do all this traffic every day, man. I just
Because
can't
they
do
don't
it.
have time to do that.
Oh, you in London, you got super traffic.
Anywhere outside of the city.
You got super traffic in London. Problem with LA, you got traffic everywhere.
It's just
It
gonna be
don't
in
matter.
one place at a certain time.
But it don't. Yeah. Like in London, around the M25, you got traffic galore. And sometimes I drive into London. You know, like I drove, like my car is parked at the airport.
Right.
So I drove into London and parked the car. I do what they call a meet and greet. I don't know if they do that here at LAX. So meet and greet is like, so I'll drive the car, and somebody will meet me and take my car and go park the car. And then when I arrive,
They're gonna meet you.
they're gonna meet me back at the thing to get my car back.
Hey, they don't got. I don't think they have that. You go park your car when you meet them.
I'm trying to change my flight to fly tonight instead of flying tomorrow because, like I said, I got the call. I got to go to Dubai, so my ticket is booked to fly. What is it? On Monday? I fly on Tuesday. I get there Wednesday. So if I fly tomorrow, I'll get to the UK on Wednesday at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then my flight to Dubai is at like 9 o'clock at night. So I want to fly tonight. So I'm trying to change the flight to fly tonight, so I can just get there, and I'll just sit at the airport or something. But I just want to be there and just get a day to relax. The last thing I feel like doing is like flying to London, sit at the airport for 4 hours to get on another 6 hour flight. And I just don't feel like doing that. So I want to do it. I want to leave tonight. I want to leave tonight. Man, the drive down with Dad drove.
I
But
was
the
like,
drive down from Vegas, oh my God, it was just as bad as going. And I was like, it's a Sunday. We left at 9 o'clock in the morning from Vegas, right? And the drive down was damn near bumper to bumper the whole way, especially coming down the Cajon Pass in the 15. Once we got like getting to the state line, that was pretty easy. Once you got past the state line, once we started getting into Baker, it was just traffic. It was just stop go, stop go.
now do you see why he likes to leave at the crack of
Now I
dawn?
see why he wanted to leave at 4 in the morning. I was like, man, ain't gonna be no traffic. I was like, man, ain't gonna be no traffic on a Sunday at 9 o'clock in the morning.
He'll be home by
Shit,
9 a.m. when we leave.
there was so much traffic. There was so much traffic. It was ridiculous.
That's why I never drive there anymore. I just fly.
Oh, it's convinced me to just fly. It convinced me to fly. It's not worth all that aggro. 6, 7 hours. No, I'd rather just fly. 90, 45 minutes. I'm there.
They're literally only in the air for like 30 seconds.
Basically. So,
I took a nap, woke up, I was on the ground again. See, this is the traffic.
and keep the AC going. It ain't that
It's,
hot,
I'm
but
cold.
it's all the weed smoke up in here, man. It's like I just want this weed off of me.
It will be off when you get outside.
Yeah, man. You know, you
There's
giving me the
downtown.
contact high. Yeah, downtown. Let's get the people a
The
view of
crypto
downtown.
arena. Oh, they probably put a sign over there. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, they changed the Staples Center to crypto.com. You're right, huh?
I can definitely.
Staples Center. That's the convention center there. The green looking building coming up. That's the convention center. But then where's the Staples? Staples just like it's like right over there, right? So their Hollywood sign is like right there, like the top of that hill is like right there. You can't see it through the camera, but it's right there. Only downtown Los Angeles. Look at these high rises, man. They putting up high rises everywhere. Wow, look at all them. Man, they putting up a bunch of high rises out here. Wow, look at that. I see Pepsi.
There's the crypto.
There's the crypto.
Well, that's Microsoft crypto right there.
There's the Staples Center right there. Or the old Staples Center now called crypto.com.
And they have an exponential little sign on the building.
Yeah. Wow, they put a bunch of high rises up.
Yeah, because you go right across the street is the Circa, and it's a high-rise apartment complex or whatever.
Wow, look at downtown, man. They really like developing it out here, man. They've been at it.
This is the Indigo building right
There's
here.
been times I remember back in the day you wouldn't even come downtown.
Right. I
It's
mean,
so.
once you have to get inside of downtown to see that. It's still downtown.
Oh yeah, I bet you on Broadway. I bet you it's real nasty
Yeah,
down there
like there's
still.
still some stuff down there. They move people out of certain areas, but it's still.
Yeah. How much further we got? Man, we got 25 minutes to go, 11 miles,
We got.
bumper to bumper.
We're
Ridiculous.
gonna change freeways here in a minute.
But anyways,
You've got to.
so what's up with this spot that we're going to?
Um, outdoors.
But
We
how do you
gotta.
know about it? This particular spot. Why
So,
why this spot, not the other spot?
well, this spot
Man, look
because
at all
you
these
gotta use the
buildings they
app.
building. There's an app to walk Hollywood.
Well, it's an app called All Trails, which shows you hiking trails, bike trails, running trails,
Uh,
uh, walking trails, whatever type of trail you're looking for. All Trails can find it for you.
hmm
And what the app does for you, though, once you see your location, it'll also navigate you and it'll let you know that you're off track if you are, going the wrong way.
Well, if that makes sense to you, it makes sense to me. Basically, you got an app that tells us where to go. We're going there, and we're gonna hike a trail there.
Instead of trying to figure out, trails when I live in a city, because say I live where Dad, if I was where Dad was at, I'd easily go back and find something because it's all kind of dirt and stuff to hike. But here, I'm in the inner city. We gotta go outside a little bit.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Man, just give
So
me up
this is a
this.
moderate hike.
We gotta go to 101.
Yeah.
How much far? What, 10 miles? Jesus Christ, man, there's traffic. We're not even going far, and it's just traffic.
So,
And it's gonna be the same coming
no
back.
problem with a little smoke, okay? I gotta play my song in ganja. It's no problem. A little marijuana. Yeah. Keeps you relaxed. No, not that song. I don't even know what. I forgot who it was. It was Heritage. Morgan Heritage.
Oh, my head though. Head though. I had the biggest migraine yesterday, Christy. Jesus. Oh, I thought my head was gonna explode yesterday.
Amsterdam.
I mean, we've been going live for 20 minutes.
And ain't went
Basically,
nowhere.
basically the entire time I've been in the car, and I still got 25 minutes to only go like a couple miles. The whole thing is like 12 miles from the house, and we
Technically, yeah.
and we gonna
So
spend
I used to work.
45 minutes just trying to go. Imagine spending 45 minutes to an hour to go exercise.
Yeah. I used to live 11 miles to where I used to work. I used to live
Where's your shop at?
downtown across from the convention center. But I used to work in like Hollywood area, which was 11 miles from the house, and it used to take me an hour. But it was going up, the street the whole way.
If I remember correctly, you were telling me that the salon you work for, the person does Beyonce's hair or something like that. Is that
No,
true?
the where I work at now is with a barber named Danny. He cuts all everybody you think of. Michael Blackson, that's the comedian, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I know what
That's
you're talking
him.
about.
Yeah. Uh, Paul, I mean, Anthony Davis from the Lakers. Isn't that
Oh,
his name?
unibrow dude?
Yeah, he cuts his
He cuts
hair.
his hair?
And he cuts a lot. He was in the NBA bubble when they had the bubble for
Oh,
basketball season.
so he could cut people's hair.
Yeah, they had hired him and he was over there. He was cutting LeBron. He was cutting everybody.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Um, but I don't know if he's been able to maintain all of them.
Somebody need to go cut KD hair.
Man,
Kevin
I just
Durant's
want him
hair.
to just brush his hair. That's all.
Yeah, all Kevin Durant needs to do is find a brush.
That's it.
Got
Just a
$200
brush.
million and never introduced himself to a brush.
There's probably not one brush in his house.
To be fair, I don't really be brushing my hair too much.
But it ain't even. He got nap balls. You got to brush them, comb them out.
I wonder if my hair been received. I don't know.
The
Jesus.
DJ Khaled gone.
It's still there.
You did?
hmm I got that full beard there.
DJ Khaled.
This traffic though. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ, man. I feel like
And
a Brits complain about the weather. That's all they complain about. Now here I am complaining about the traffic. Oh, look at this traffic.
so, but in LA, people don't want to let you over, so you got to prepare. Like, you see, how I had to almost hit him. You know, because the car behind me won't let me over.
Jesus Christ, man.
You got to get on the side of the car. You got to just throw your nose in there. That's why you never gonna get over. And then what happens too is people are in this lane, but they realize I'm not supposed to be over here, so now they want to jump all the way to the left to get out of here.
But these signs is confusing as hell, man. Jesus.
Sometimes I get confused because it says like go, it'll be like go this way, and I'm like, wait, but I want to go left.
Oh my
Like I might as well stay right here. Let me just see.
ridiculous.
And we are going. Look, we at 9.8. We ain't went the whole mile.
Where you going though? We ain't got a mile yet.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't went nowhere. We ain't went nowhere. Somebody right in the back of that truck.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I remember a few years ago that whole building was on fire.
Really?
Yeah, that whole thing, they had to rebuild that. That whole thing burnt down.
Yeah. I watched them build
And
it over
they had
time.
to cut the whole freeway. They had to shut the whole freeway right here. Imagine that. Imagine how backed up traffic was that night.
Not too long ago, there was a big rig accident on the 101, and I was on my way to a client's house, and I looked at the other side, like, oh my gosh, like, there ain't no coming back that way. I don't even know if they even let people move in there yet. Cause they let.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody even living in there because
Yeah, it looks like they just finished it.
that whole thing burnt down. And they
Mm.
had to rebuild it. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it. It was an empty lot. But I'm like, I don't know that people live in it yet.
That whole thing burnt down. Because I was in England, I saw the news. This is like 3-4 years ago. That whole thing burnt down. And the thing is they were building it. There was still nobody. There were no tenants in it. They were building it,
And caught fire.
and then it caught fire, and they had to knock the whole thing down and start all over from
Imagine
scratch.
being the investor or the person who is paying for this.
Oh, that's insurance. You have insurance for
I mean,
that.
you do, but
The
man,
insurance would cover all of that.
because it's a
100%.
fire, right?
100% that would have been covered by
But
insurance.
man, imagine just a clause in the insurance.
Well, you know, insurance people, they don't be trying to pay nothing.
That's what I'm saying. And be like, that full investigation. Did you start this faulty wiring? It was on your behalf of the workers. Like,
Jesus Christ, look at all this traffic, man. Damn.
now, some parts of the day, like in about an hour, you made to roll this.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm telling
I
you,
don't think so.
you will.
I don't think in an hour time.
You
It's
only got an
9:30.
hour gap though. It's by noon.
By noon, it's gonna be just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at
Got the
these
Lamborghini truck.
people living under there. Yeah, man.
break your life. Got Florida places, Cali.
Now, one thing about like going to Dubai, one thing that you see in Dubai and Singapore,
Mm-hmm.
the freeways be immaculate.
I'm sure everything is
Immaculate. You'll
immaculate
never
there.
see any graffiti.
No.
You'll never see none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever KX Bone is, KX Bone. So
You said
guys,
at KX
so
Bone.
go look at KX Bone. I mean, what a guy. What a criminal. So we want to find out who did it. Just go to
At
at
KX
KX
Bone.
Bone and let's go arrest that guy. Jesus Christ, not the smartest of criminals.
This dumb.
Not the smartest of criminals. Yay, KX Bone. What a
Gotta block the people out so you don't feel more traffic.
this traffic is getting stupid. Uh, hey now, how we doing? Easy. We just driving, so having a chat. My baby sister said she was gonna go, so I said let me go with you, just to go. Why not? So we going to Hollywood. We're gonna go to the Hollywood sign uh, and go hiking.
You got 16 minutes to get there.
Great. So just so you guys know, I'm aware that the UK weather has been glorious the last couple of days. I'm heading back, so that means it's gonna be rainy and cold as soon as I touch down. Who the fuck is honking at?
Come down. But
Man,
I had a man honking at me one day in traffic, trying to get my attention. And I never even noticed until he was like up here and he was staring back at my car, like trying to get my attention. I'm like, what is you? Bye. Like, and they were like, flipping him out. Because I'm like, what are you looking at?
and they cleared that whole thing out. There was nothing but homeless people last time I was
Yeah,
over
last time
here.
I came here, I mean, my car
Hey
was
Howard, how
loaded.
we doing, buddy? So, like I said, we are heading to the Hollywood sign to go for a hike. We're doing a 45-minute drive to go exercise. Put it that way. Got homeless people living up there. And they cleared out a few of these homeless spots. There was like way more last time I came in here.
Well, remember the
There
part where
was
you got to put your
people.
body
There's,
up?
oh yeah,
They
right there.
clean the part, but they keep a fence around it now and
Around
close
the
it out
around the water.
around the whole park.
Oh
There's a
really?
fence, so
Just
now you can't like.
just camp up in there.
Mm-mm.
Good.
That's actually one of the hikes on the all trails.
Echo Park,
Easier.
which right behind me,
Yeah,
just was there. I saw it.
it's considered an
That place is
easy
like nasty,
hike.
man. Like last time I was out here, let me turn this camera. Last time I was out here, I went to a park. We just passed it up, and I took my girls there. And literally while I was there, the police were cordoning off. As soon as I was parking, I had to like close my girls' eyes because they were pulling out a dead body out of the lake. There's like a lake in the middle of it, and of course we were like right there. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Echo Park is called, and it's just I don't know. It was just sad.
They actually displayed that park for Super Bowl, and people
Hey,
started making a
enjoying
meme
the
about it.
yours tour, yeah. Trying to give you a little tour. We've been to the east side of the country in Florida. Now we're on the west coast, my favorite
West
coast.
Coast.
But maybe I
7:20.
go to the maybe. Oh shit, Christy! God damn it!
It's all right. I got you. Welcome to LA.
No, keep your eyes on the
My
road.
eyes was on the road. Try to get up.
Fuck me, man. Keep your eyes on this road.
That's where they was at on the road. I'm looking over in the mirror to get over.
So there goes Melrose Avenue coming up.
Don't come over here. You get robbed these days. On that block. They doing armed robberies on people.
Now, what I have been seeing on the news is they're talking about how they keep doing these follow you home muggings, you know? But that's what the news is pumping out. I think that's been going on forever. There's a sign. Oh, can you guys see it? There it is right there. Hollywood, right there. So there's the Hollywood Hills, up that way. No domestics while driving. That's my sister, my baby sister. She just keep her eyes on this road because I want to get home in one piece.
I gotta live too, so you can't do.
It's traffic though.
This we rolling now.
Now we rolling. At least we rolling. At least
That's
we
the
made
traffic.
it. Look at the traffic coming back though. It ain't moving over there. Sunset Boulevard coming up. Thank you for that, Easy E. So I have seen. So I'm kind of getting new to this whole reaction video thing. So when they do reaction videos, they have emailed me and told me about it. And if you said if I want it taken down, I could have it taken down. But nah, I say it's okay. So I think it's pretty cool that my video has hit a reaction circuit. So people reacted to my video. So yeah, but I didn't know they were doing it until all of a sudden I see an email. But a few of you have commented, told me that they've seen my video on it. What I'm thinking about doing, and I don't know if I got the right budget for it, but I would love to get like a cameraman to just follow me and record me and then edit all the videos out. Sometimes I do some very interesting stuff, like just do like a month episode, like just do instead of doing like these little live episodes, once a month episodes, and condense like what I've done for the month down into like a 40-minute video. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that interesting. Okay.
Travel to exercise.
Jesus Christ. Well, good. I'm glad that they reacted to it. They can learn. They can learn a little bit. Now we moved. Thank goodness we moved. See, to get to where you guys know, I went to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo because where I was wearing my jumper, showing that. This I used to drive this all the time. You have to take this freeway to get there. It's off the coast, but it's a few hours up. But yeah.
I drove there one day. Went to go.
Hey, big waves to Louise and VC volume control. What's up?
I went to get some Firestone Grill.
Oh man, I love Firestone.
Yeah, I went up there. I just went up there for a random drive, and about 3 hours or so, 3.5.
Are we getting up? Oh, we almost hitting there. Okay, cool. This is my first time walking the Hollywood sign. In my entire life, I've never walked it. So this is a first for me, guys.
I haven't made it to the Hollywood sign yet. This is my second attempt.
So I really don't even know. I don't know what we're about to fully do, but let's see what we get.
A little bit more traffic on the street, but gotta climb a little over this way.
Turn right here, right? It's coming up. Right here.
I thought it was something.
No, we got to turn right here.
Thank you.
Man.
Oh yeah, I've been over here so.
Then hit this left.
Where the yellow line at?
Let's get up these hills. Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk all this. This is too high for me. I'm too lazy.
I'm telling you, see the other route. It was. This is not even uphill.
2 miles up. So how
A
doing?
mile and a half, I believe.
Man, a mile and a half. That's all we walking. That's nothing. We didn't have to drive way up here to walk a mile and a half. Look at little deer. Deer over there. Very American. You know it. Very American. We hiked the hill by the car. Walked this uphill. Last time I was there, I went to the Dodger Stadium and walked around there. That was nice.
We haven't even made it to the hike yet, guys.
Are we? Yeah, hit this all the way. Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh,
I
there
feel
you
like I'm at like that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or something like that. Like we up here where Marilyn Manson was.
find it's probably the
I'm gonna keep trying to press the reset button, guys. Like, I don't know. I can't guarantee signal as we get up these hills.